First of all, we do have Easter on the horizon. I think it's April 20th or 21st. I've forgotten. And so Christians around the world looking forward to that Sunday and certainly to Palm Sunday, Good Friday, and Holy Week itself. How do we communicate Easter to children? Is it about the bunny? Is it about the eggs? Is it about, what? How do we communicate the real message of Easter to children? And we've got a guest on, Ray, who is taking that idea and run with it. Go ahead.
We're glad to have Jill Hardie with us. She's written a brand new book called The Sparkle Egg, Symbol of the True Promise of Easter. It's a great tool to explain what Easter really is all about. Jill, welcome to today's Issues.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit about this book and tell us how you came to write it.
Well, the book tells the story of Sam, and if your listeners are familiar with the Sparkle Box, it's the same character, and the book is illustrated by the same illustrator, Christine Kornacki, who does such a beautiful job. And in this book, it tells the story of Sam and his experience with lying to his parents, getting caught, and the shame that results from that. Even though he has asked for their forgiveness and he's asked God for forgiveness, he still carries around this feeling with him that he's just not a good kid anymore. And I think a lot of children and adults can relate to that feeling, the feeling of asking for forgiveness and maybe knowing that your salvation is not in question, but feeling like you're just not a good person anymore. So the Sparkle Egg is a craft that Sam's mom does with him to illustrate how complete and total our forgiveness is through Jesus.
Well, and what exactly is a sparkle egg?
Well, a sparkle egg is a craft that you can do at home where you take an ordinary plastic egg. Most people do have those in their homes at Easter time. And you can decorate it on the outside with gems or glitter. And on the inside, you put in it something that you've been carrying around, something that you feel ashamed about, that you haven't been able to let go, and you put that inside, and you could draw a simple picture. For example, Sam drew a star because he lied about getting a star on his spelling test when he had really failed the test. So he puts that in there, and then on Easter morning when he opens up the egg, he finds out that his egg, just like Jesus' tomb, is completely empty. And his parents explain that that is the gift of Easter. That is the true promise of Easter, is that Jesus forgives us of our sins completely. And that makes it tangible for him, and it makes it tangible for us to see that empty egg and realize that we don't need to carry around the burden of that guilt or shame for what we've done in the past, because that's why Jesus was sent to us, to forgive us from that.
Talking to Jill Hardie, author of The Sparkle Egg. It's a children's book, the symbol of the true promise of Easter. It's a children's book to help teach kids, children, about Easter. And it's got great writing and great illustrations. Did you do the drawings too?
No, they are done by Christine Kornacki.
Okay.
She's very talented. She did them all in oil paintings, and she really captures the feelings of Sam as he's going through this journey of accepting forgiveness in the book. Everything from the disappointment and shame that he feels when he gets that test to the complete joy that he experiences when he accepts the gift of God's grace.
How long have you been writing children's books?
Since about, I would imagine, the first one was released in 2012.
What motivated you to do that?
The first one?
Yeah, to get into the children's book writing business.
Well, it was really born from a desire in my heart to share the transformation that came from giving Jesus a gift on Christmas morning. That first book, The Sparkle Box, is all about leaving a gift for Jesus under your Christmas tree on Christmas, a gift of compassion, since he taught us that whenever we take care of each other, it's like we're doing that for him. So, our family did that, our immediate family did that, and it just transformed Christmas for us, and we just wanted a way to share that idea, that tradition with other people. And then the Sparkle Egg was part of my personal journey. I'd been raised a Christian. I had been on a women's committee for the church for the past 5 years, had always been active, but then really didn't realize that I was holding on to these feelings of guilt and shame in my own life that were keeping me from having a true relationship with God. And when I experienced how transforming it was to accept God's forgiveness 100%, to realize that I'm cherished despite things I may have done in the past or even anything I'll do in the future. It just set me free to really live life to its fullest. And I wanted other people to experience the freedom of grace.
So you have a website for the book?
Yes, it's thesparkleegg.com.
Thesparkleegg.com?
Yes.
And it's available, can they order it there, or what do you recommend?
Well, I always like for people to support their local bookstores if possible.
Right.
So I'd say check with your local bookstore first. It's also at idealsbooks.com, and you can link and order it through the site as well. And
you getting a lot of response back from it already?
Yes, I really am, and it's amazing to see the spectrum of people that it touches, from very young children to, I had a woman who was 70 who said, she went to church every Sunday and she never really understood how complete her forgiveness was from Christ, and that, that she didn't realize that it was a gift from him that she kept rejecting. She kept giving it back and, asking for forgiveness but not truly accepting the gift of forgiveness in her life. And she said she just, cried when she read the book, when she realized just how much of a gift it truly is.
I know that a lot of parents and grandparents, they look for good children's books, because, you have to be careful out there. Even in the Christian publishing world, there's a lot of questionable materials. And this is solidly scriptural, but yet it communicates the true message of Easter to children. And congratulations, and
Thank you.
we wish you the best with the book. Again, it's written by our guest Jill Hardie, Hardie, and you can find out more about this at the Sparkle Egg. Sounds like a restaurant where you get breakfast. It really does. You may need to start a restaurant named the Sparkle Egg. Thesparkleegg.com. Thank you, Jill. We appreciate it.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.